You know, it's not easy being this cheesy. I'm not gonna buy one because I have to do. Yeah, rent is due on the 30th, and I have 2 days to make 4,000. Heck, rent's due tomorrow. Shoot. I mean, day after tomorrow. But shoot, I'm gonna get evicted. Well, that sucks. Well, maybe not. I got everything already. Good evening. Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. And firecrackers scare off the... Yeah, good idea, go ahead. We'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. No, hypocritical it sounds, but I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change links. That guy wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Any chance did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yeah. A lot of weird explosion noises through the night. As far as I understand, those were made by that flying drone or something like that. Still flew by here. I think you know who made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know, but that counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. That'll get me a Mars blast. Mars blast. You know, recently I've been, watching, well, I watched, and then I finished Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2. Real great. Love the characters. And I read through all of the manga as far as I could get. But I gotta wait until the next one comes out, so... that'll be it. Here you go. Well, didn't mess up. Sorry for my interject. Looking for a fight? Oh, certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? Like, half his size. I can fight dirty. Kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Joe, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just know you seem like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight at this bar. I'd even come to my only if I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? Might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right? Suplex. Could just, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but I really like, I can't even remember his name now. The black hair guy. The huge, like, the guy who's just, his luck's not good. Used to something, whatever. But yeah, it's good anime. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection and feel oddly suicidal. So if I go through the whole thing, rejection, they'd hide something? The second one. It's easy to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. Causes nanomachine rejection while giving you antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you're trapped in bed with a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with mechanisms that constantly release the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. He likes strong drinks. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. So it's the antibody unit they stuck with you, Jamie. Inside, like all other maintenance systems, it can be trouble some at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. The rest of the enhancements? Were you restricted, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. He said that twice. Shut up. Seems like a nice guy. Right. I don't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy scares the hell out of me. Hehehe. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch with you. That way you'll be in a good mood too. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. What? Ah, there it is. I was like, I only have 9 in here. Here. Jill, you have such a pretty sense of humor. Guilty as charged, so we'll put you in a good mood. Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all her custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. She really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diane started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because Yanks would make her jump into the highway. Seva comes and says, "They make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it's just the timing, but I'm laughing for an hour now. You hold on quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. Aw, too relatable, man, too relatable. I'm getting way too many relatable. No, all you guys are way too relatable to my life. Get out of here. I'm only a teenager, please. I can't be relating to all these older adult people that are sad and depressed. People are gonna think I'm sad and depressed. I can forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there was something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day when she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. And when you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I'd last out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really be feeling bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? Same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will ya? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right? How does his boss's hair stay like that? One day I'm actually gonna forget what they asked for. And then I'll be like, dang it, I should have bought the Christmas tree. Man. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh god. Oh no. This is the story of a girl who grew delusions with one of her sisters. Go away! Go away, Anna. Soon, it became animosity, and not long after that, she distracted herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up at her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Oh no. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. After that girl went into college, her said sister quit her job. The sister was worried about her leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift your sweater. You wanna see? I bet you wanna see. Right enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your other sister, but please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. I gotta admit, Anne really do know how to have fun though, but it's not the good kind of fun. I'm glad that your multiple personalities are doing real great, Jill. I must try. Can I get a beer? Right. I'm amazing. Here. Thanks. So tell me, how'd you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah, I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenora introduced me to her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. Helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a girl and a little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah, yeah. Go take my break. Alright. Ah, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Wow. Boing, 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 boing. Isn't it always? It's less chilly today. Bill, kid's looking for you. Ah, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. You're back. Oh, you know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said that out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Whew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying to the alcohol, everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Ah, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. Could you have made these text colors different? I don't want to deal with Anne. I can't read the two different voices. Instead, I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd just be a waste to spend money in the university just for me to create on my own. So she told me I'd still go to the college course, but I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. Well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gone ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting for her instead of hurting. So thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Ah, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. I just keep making up jingles for all these freaking songs, all these drinks. How about Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but neither the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. I don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembered stuff. Could you please give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Thanks. Would you light up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me. Well, let's try. There! No. It's ugly now. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Yeah, get out of here. I don't like stone. Nobody expects the Dorothy Squid. God, Dorothy, stop making up dumb Spanish Inquisition jokes. Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition. Ouch! Hit my tongue. I can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Hurrah, honey! Oh, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Better not say anything to Dorothy. Please. Anna. Or whatever. Please don't do anything to Dorothy. She's my friend. We're chill. Thanks! Oh yeah, before you leave. Wait, are you guys doing a New Year's party too? Yeah. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, you got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Yeah, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. To find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Oh, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? Yeah, don't worry. Hey Joe, mind if I ask a silly question? You see my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, so... Sorry, what do you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears looks like a cat, but the word boomer seems out of place. Not much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Go back a bit first. You know, like cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? Got a Yakamazi Romanova treatment, or was it the Romanako Yamada treatment? And then let's just call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zavatsu's corpse record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Strevanich. Was it Strevanich? Let's call him Strevanich now. He was a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stenovich funded the research, and in his desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. The experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Starovich, didn't die, became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all because of one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment and became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born, and their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with protrusions instead of their parents. Keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles, but thus they can move like cats and react to their mood. In the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. Still surprised me a bit, though, that their biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, hey? Let's say I learned quite a bit today, thanks. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. There. Big words today, big words. Same LaCroix from 2 days ago. Mind. Wait. What? Yeah, the guy's name is Strengovich. I just remembered that Sylvia Strenovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now I think about it, that was the crush had me very confused back then. Did you need to show just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes a dull girl. What a creepy person. I don't know if I can make rent. Ooh. Hey, we might, ooh. Oh no. Gee. Ooh, I don't. Okay, somehow I have to make 3,000 tomorrow. Hope to all God that I can make 3,000 tomorrow. Oh, forgot to save. I don't care. November 29th. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday, and so I designate you, Jillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't say I send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the boss should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not going to say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. We'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. He's been coming on to him for ages, and he only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Still here. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Fresh, huh? Place, great! Oh, if it isn't... Oh, it's you. Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stop the woman coming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one. That's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Remember me after 2 weeks. How much are beers, anyways? 200? Man, I could use some money. Eh, this seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that happening they'd stay and do more reports. They're all asking for vacations and they can't afford to be understaffed. So they have to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but do you know the infamy of the document that I have with the general public, right? A shitty page that'll over-centralize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Why not try to rectify that image? Put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in an unpleasant way. The Batu Corp and the company have an eye on Batu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once, and you'll find something you're fine with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they'll buy a damn operation to keep it quiet. I know that there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week, but if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see the hell is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. The news outlets talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try and moonblast now. Come again. Yeah, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Hey, man, okay. Whoa, calm down, I don't mind. Moonblasts are nice. Rocks, splendid. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make rent, which is unfortunate. Here. Now let's see what the Rooks is about. So, what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a loam coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. Just one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did you jump to the roof then? What were you looking for? Want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? You know, are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass in tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed these king-class Chia models are personally. So you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can't resist the charms of Donovan D. Johnson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off with the thought of me cheating on her. So that woman isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please turn me a pile driver. Right. Hey man, sure I can judge you, but I can't do jack, so it's just me making pile drivers. Comics? I'm gonna get you a big one. You're a big boy. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I'll have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me. Oh, I already missed the chance. I can't do it now. Donna, hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems we had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Your sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Stop bitching at your bra. I'm trying to serve people. I need to give you something expensive. I usually don't like doing this, but I gotta make rent. So, I mean... yeah. Asia, mix it, stop it, piano woman. Here. Thanks. So, you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, it's not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not an older guy, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not a common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when you read an entry I made in a blog about when to experience love and the like. I offered to help with that after you read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, nice. He's stuck in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans. It doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but a few things I've heard are really good. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't talked to you. I feel like I would support you even if you didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Hey! This. Here. Perfect. Hey, you're a King Class Cheer, right? That I am. That's something about your model. Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have a port on their heads which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or resilience to the DT-01DS. But we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off from functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Oh, I see. Is there anything new for this concert? Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't get to the first one. But we're always trying to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover by a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love Is a Drug. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls. Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different they are how different from their onstage personas they are. Really? Susie, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and mildly at that. Meanwhile, Anya is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, they're images out of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route of becoming cool beauties with that was me voice. So they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say that it went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first. Alright. Sparkle star. 1, 2, powder delta. Throw in 2 of those. Age it. Mix it. Stop it. Sparkle star. Here. Sparkling! Well, always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do! Oh, where's that, Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss. Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. Aw, yeah. Gil's getting hit on by idols. God, I wish that were me. So sad. What? Don't to sell a file for that door. Yeah, I got Your Love Is a Drug here. Alright then. Go here in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Boss asked you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? Look what the Bleeding Jane today. Bleeding Jane. You know, once I get to that age, I don't think I want to drink. I mean, sure, I'll drink like once in a while, but I don't think I'm gonna go all in. But I might just become a bartender. Just because of this game, yeah. Hey, Donnie, what made you become a bartender? Well, you know, I was sitting there in my teens and I thought, man, I wish I could serve robotic anime girls. And there was a game just for me. So, you know, it inspired me. That sounds about right. Here you go. Thank you. I'm by here today, waiting for Say. I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh. Pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. That's a clean, really clean. Gil's the one you can order that one too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Willie. He's a bit out of it today though. I see. Hey Dill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I've read or something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, booking many of them in the process. When you just dropped your armor right there and fought with the lynchings went on. Any white knights still snuck in the suit had to take armor off memory to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the one, ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and make them as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of armor fetch a high price these days. Did anyone see the profit from that research to justify those expenses? It seemed to tackle a whole new field whose patients just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzwing Groups unit. Unique? They had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor were heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henchman heroes. And what? They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually poked through the software and disabled the roll mode switch. Even one of the few, if not the only, suit of armor with the OS intact. To say that among the most wanted people would be under this statement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting. The amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds is the same place. It also helps to put a front that makes people lower their guard. This should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to be involved in armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology in their citizens. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. That's just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamount to the city state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you as much hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. Let's not start with the impact or the like, those are dystopias of their own. And again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's a fun that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I've fought the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, and what? Can I get a Blantini here, please? Sure. Brantini. There we go. There. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Is it so? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kiara Mikion concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry, again? Can't believe I just missed you. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And just like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, those rumors about her being really nice and person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in your life. Having such backing to that claim to hear that she's so nice to everyone. It's sad to hear, you know? In fact, many think that that's what made her famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for? Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. Daddy always insisted that being ruthless as a boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. He's actually managed to get Captain in contact over more powerful people. Yeah. I think being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? You really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind of lie about stuff like that for so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you can't be surprised at how easily I can describe myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I can get in the disabled line with saying her wounds. I don't know, she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Eh. Hey, can you give me a classic wink? Sure. I'm giving you a really... I'm just gonna say, I'm giving you a really expensive... Whatever one's the most expensive. So, probably beer. Both do the same thing. Classic. Exit. Thank you. Do you have any servants around the house still? I do, but they've been with us for so long they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gratefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that actually left to study engineering and he actually came back. He still comes by every week and attend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you ever need another job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Would all that tech be patented anyways? I'd get to kind of crack it in, but the first place, but that'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? They're about to have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorized, you know what I mean. No patent registry in the right mind would approve of the global shutdown signal, let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are all by all. Now I need my drink again. I'm getting my lips are too dry, so I'm creating more spit in my mouth to win them. I drank. The drink went down bad. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal. Yeah, anyone deep, wouldn't you say? I do it though. When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And the city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever cleared up any fuck-ups using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. She didn't answer me. Oh, Alma. No, hello. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stopped, then saying please and thanks stopped, and before you know it, boom! Total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to probably greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary. Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded near the nappings, suddenly there came a tapping, as if one gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. "You overdid it, you totally overdid it," quoth the bartender. I did not. "So, you like poetry?" I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. It's dry now, so that liquab hurt me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many bartenders are in my store? It's 2! I guess, yeah, boss doesn't count as a bartender, but I feel like boss probably knows how to make things. On the rocks. Next it. Shoot. Wait. 4. I don't think I put enough, things. Yeah, I don't think I put enough things in it. On the rocks. Mix it. Cobalt velvet. Here. Thanks. Yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, that name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, today my daily card reading told me that I made a great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just know a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Did not bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left! I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that all have that stuff archived. Why? Chief, relax, I'm not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill, relax. It's not like you're still that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. I'm recording myself on the internet saying all these things. People can take this out of context. But I'm still dealing with it, and I don't care. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on the whole cult stuff. Just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know, I like the way you looked. all dressed in black with the wear accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I used a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with the occultism, I wanted to kiss all the boys, I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the links old classmates would track you down. Especially if you think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Ugh, now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It's just supposed to be a 6'9", not 69, just like in reference to both the Lovers and the Hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew that 69 was. Just don't understand, where were you back then? You have no idea. You are a cult, and you didn't know what 69... Ugh. Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. Have a sugar rush. Sure. S-U-G... Sugar rush. Sugar rush. Why am I quoting Wreck-It Ralph? Here we go. Here, this is the thing. Thelma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Jeez. Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've heard about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him afterwards, after he thought I'd be fun to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but if he wanted to get married only half a year or so of knowing him. Then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distracted himself from his own, and he voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that he'd maybe change his mind. As much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Sure. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question, we're even. Wow, you're really embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't, and I just won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. That's the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one, and only one chance to call me that by myself as a full name compensation, then I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, there's other utilities, like how I can interface with my many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded into my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer's cursor. There's a lot more, but they're really small things that don't sound like impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your friend with the operation? Took it well enough, except for my mom, she freaked out for months. I even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone has them. Someone else has them. Sure, before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if they were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. But a cosmetic treatment with the pass off as their original hand with no problem. Lastly, I heard we were compatible, and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know if it's because of her, but I hope she's fine. I didn't tell your mom about that. I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are you cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. And I'm sorry, it's not a lot rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Why? You just call me by my full name. You serious? One chance, and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it! Surprise! Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read that once was quite interesting. Suppose a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death. and then act as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such an atom density was possible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. It's still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? Am I? What about you, Gil? For some reason, that owl girl left him just like that, it seems. You think? Might be a while. Might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... And I am? Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? You don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use vice as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Yeah, that's good. Besides, considering the injuries that many wrestlers suffer, it's not all that fake. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. Now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Fuckboy! 8th grade, what? Oh my god, I made it! Let's go! Let's go! I'm paying rent! I'll save a bunch of money. Woof! Woof! Oh my god. I paid rent, Jesus. Christine. For another month. Yay! Jesus Christ. That got me scared. Celebratory look at the blog. Oh, Valhalla! Name sounds silly, but hard to pronounce. Good thing that's actually called Valhalla. Funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small town, brought her downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first, it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got there, I felt really safe at home. A bunch of sweet aunts. The boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and said, "I'm video of my little sister." I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made with real alcohol. Yeah! Shoutouts. Woo! Looking 2 humans have been working well so far because the government's planning to create more than oh, don't do that. No, come on. Okay, maybe. Clemson Fighters and heavyweight champion. Okay, that'll be it for today then. See you next time. Bye.